A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant turn of events, former El Salvador President Mauricio Funes has died at the age of 65 in Nicaragua, where he had sought refuge following a series of corruption allegations that plagued his administration. Funes, who governed El Salvador from 2009 to 2014, was a prominent figure in the country's political landscape, having transitioned from a successful journalism career to the presidency under the banner of the leftist Farabundo Martí National Liberation Front, FMLN. Born on October 18, 1959, in San Salvador, Funes initially made his mark as a war correspondent during El Salvador's brutal civil war, which lasted from 1980 to 1992 and claimed over 70,000 lives. His experiences as a journalist, particularly his interviews with former rebels, positioned him uniquely within the FMLN, as he was the first presidential candidate from the party without a background as a guerrilla fighter. This fresh image helped him gain support from voters who were wary of the FMLN's violent past. Despite his initial popularity, Funes's presidency became overshadowed by accusations of corruption, including embezzlement of $351 million from state coffers. In 2016, he fled to Nicaragua amid mounting legal troubles, where he was granted asylum and later acquired Nicaraguan nationality. Throughout his time in exile, Funes maintained that he was a victim of political persecution, a claim that did little to quell the legal proceedings against him back in El Salvador. In absentia, he was convicted multiple times, including a recent 14-year sentence for negotiating illicit deals with criminal gangs during his time in office. His administration faced significant scrutiny for alleged collusion with these gangs, which contributed to a spike in violence and crime rates in the country. Funes's legacy is a complex one, marked by both his efforts to bring a new political narrative to El Salvador and the corruption scandals that ultimately defined his tenure. His departure from office left a vacuum that the FMLN struggled to fill, leading to a significant decline in their political power in subsequent elections. The party, once a dominant force in Salvadoran politics, failed to secure any seats in the Congress after last year's elections. Funes's passing marks the end of an era for El Salvador, as he was a figure who embodied both the hopes for change post-Civil War and the challenges of governance in a country still grappling with the repercussions of its violent history. His death has sparked discussions about the future of the FMLN and the ongoing issues of corruption and governance in El Salvador. As the country continues to navigate its complex political landscape, Funes's legacy will undoubtedly remain a point of contention and reflection for both supporters and critics alike. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.